All right, just going to take a quick look at Bitcoin. It's been a while since I posted an update. To me, there's just not much to be had here. Things been going sideways for months on end now. It had a decent pump around the time Trump got elected, talking about creating the strategic Bitcoin reserve. But since then, it's kind of been dying slowly. And for the last month, it's really just done nothing. It's been stuck in an up and down range. I lean more towards the bearish side. I just have a bearish opinion of crypto and Bitcoin in general. I personally don't see why it's worth anything. Go back in time and I dropped a video about why I think every crypto will eventually go to zero. But regardless of my opinions, right now, based on the chart, there's just not much to be had. Now, we had high volume today, which was at a high, and it rejected this resistance here. And you see a big upper wick of sellers taking that opportunity to sell on that little bit of a push up. Overall, we're on a downtrend over here. We got a fake out above the all-time high, also on fairly high volume, and we have higher volume on the push-ups than we do on the push downs, except for here. Actually, it was pretty high volume, which is probably why we've been consolidating now for several weeks. Okay, but we got a lower low, getting lower highs. Overall, the chart, in my opinion, looks more bearish than bullish. Okay, we're riding below the moving averages on the monthly time frame. We got lower highs on the monthly time frame as well, candle after candle. This doesn't look that good. To me, gold is where the money's at. I mean, look at this chart. This is an absolute gorgeous chart. We had a long-term massive cup and handle breakout on the yearly time frame, which is just massive in and of itself. We had very high volume on that initial push above 2000, and that to me looked like forced selling. They were trying to push the price down, and then they jacked up the interest rates, and then you were getting that move down on gold. And then now it's just relentless. And I don't think it's done yet. I was thinking it's going to cool off a little bit over here. Gold, 3,200 was my target before some consolidation. But at the same time, it's just hard to ignore how bullish this chart is. It's just higher lows and higher highs. And there's no climax volume as of yet at the highs. And really, you see money leaving the US markets, money leaving the US dollar. Interest rates have been going down recently. Stocks have been going down. That's all bullish for gold because all this money that's coming out of the markets, that's coming out of the US dollar, that's coming out of crypto, it needs to go somewhere. Where is it going to go? Housing markets slow down. The stock markets slow down. Okay, global equities overall have been doing well, mind you. Okay, money's going into other markets, but the money has nowhere to go. And so it's going into gold because gold is the most liquid asset in the world. It's the most single liquid asset in the world. Okay, with an over 20 trillion market cap. And it can absorb a lot of liquidity. It can handle all this inflow, and it's doing very well. And I expect gold overall to continue doing well. And as I've talked about for a long time, I think Bitcoin was literally designed to be a distraction, literally designed to distract people to watch this. And so everyone gets in on crypto and Bitcoin, and most people lost their shirts in crypto. Most people. Okay. The only one that's really done well over a longer term period, for the most part, is Bitcoin. And even then, it's only gone up less than 20% or around 20%, about 20% since the high of 2021. So people had to endure a lot of ups and downs on this thing, 24 hours stress just to get a very mediocre gain. Okay. Well, most people lost their shirts on crypto. And I think it was literally designed to distract people so that people miss out on gold, which is just relentless. I'm not very bullish silver. It's gold particularly because the governments buy gold. Gold is a Basel III asset. Gold is a lot more rare than silver. Gold is a lot more useful and more beautiful than silver. And gold is money. It's always been money for all of human history. So Gold is the way in my view, and Bitcoin's a distraction for both the bulls and the bears on Bitcoin, because I think they're wasting bears' time too. Okay, they do a lot of this sideways thing, and bears are missing out. People that are bullish gold, they might just get stuck on a bearish trade on Bitcoin thinking, yeah, gold's doing well, Bitcoin should go down, and they're just wasting their time and should probably just be sticking with the gold bullish, because look at this chart is very hard to ignore over here. And if you say otherwise in the comments, I mean, I don't even have to argue with anyone. Just look at the chart. You can talk about Bitcoin's chart. It's a very ugly chart in my opinion. It's just up and down. It's not clean at all. It's gotten very little, hasn't gone very far in the last 4 years. Hasn't done much. And the real money was made a long time ago on Bitcoin. And considering all the good things going for it, such as the strategic reserve, the ETFs, the whole world on it, all this stuff, and it's only gone up this much, right? I don't know. Doesn't look good to me. I personally wouldn't put any money into this thing. And I do think it's going to go down, although I just think it's going to go down at such a slow and annoying pace that I think there's better things to trade right now, and that particularly is gold. Hopefully it slows down a bit so we can all make more money so we can buy more. But I mean, this thing is just relentless, and it's hard to imagine it slowing down, really. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. This is not financial advice.